Well, hello Virgo, welcome back to Peony Lord, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. We have been off for quite a while, learning some new skills, coming into some higher meditation, and doing some new different type of work, and lots of personal one-on-one sessions and healings. I'm really excited about where it is that I have been for the past little bit, but now it is time to share. Since we've gotten through all of those crazy energies towards the end of the year, all of the retrogrades are now direct. We are in good spirits and good timing and able to come in and share some new information with you. So we're going to do the energies from the 14th of the month through the 20th of the month for all sun, moon, and rising signs of Virgo. Make sure that you stick around towards the end because we are going to do separate stacks for each one of those placements. But as we always get started, we're going to start with a sacred geometry so that we can get the theme for all Virgos, and then we'll lay down a card for each day of this particular week, and then we will clarify that as we are told to. All right, Virgo, we have laying our foundations, and we have optimal health and well-being. These are focal points for you this year. We have the energy of 6 and 7 together. Okay, so we have progression energy that is here. 285 hertz is the frequency that the universe is suggesting that you use to continue to balance your physical body. Okay, so this is the energy of the 6 that we have, and the energy of the 7 that we have is laying your foundations. Now, the energy of 7 itself is very spiritual in nature. So I would say that utilizing the energy of this health is going to help you from a spiritual connection perspective. And so let's go ahead and move those off to the side. And I will go ahead and get the cards prepped for this week. Now, this week belongs to Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. We have Valentine's Day on Monday. We have the full moon in Leo on Wednesday. And then Friday, the significance is that we change the position of the sun into the sign of Pisces. So this weekend for a lot of people, even though we've got the moon in Libra, we will have some emotional items try to come up to the surface. Let's go ahead and see what we've got going on here for the days of the week for you, Virgo. All right. We're just going to lay down each of our cards and go into it. Wow. Okay, so here we go. The energy of Monday is the major arcana of the Aquarius sign of the star card in the reverse position. Tuesday, we have the energy of the Four of Swords. Wednesday, my friends, we have the energy of the Tower, Mars, in the reverse position. Let's see what we have for Thursday for our Virgos. Thursday for Virgo. Let me reshuffle that because I started to drop a few due to my fingers. Fat fingered it. Okay, here we go. Thursday for Virgo. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, Thursday's energy, my friend, is the 10 of Swords. Okay, this is giving me a little bit more information with that 10 of Swords. Talking about a strong ending to something that really needs to be done with that Tower showing up on Wednesday, full moon in Leo. Let's go ahead and continue on to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for our Virgo. You know, having the Tower and the 10 of Swords together is not necessarily a bad thing, you guys. I think you know that the Tower energy, we're going to shuffle that again, is the immediate movement of something, whether it was I'm going to call it surprise energy, but I think because of the way I'm seeing it already laid out, it's something that needed to go, and either you couldn't or you wouldn't address it head on. So the universe is just going to straight up help you with it. Let's see what we've got going on here. Yes, look at this. Okay, we have the energy of the 5 of Cups in the reverse position that's showing up on Friday. Saturday, we have the High Priestess in reverse, and Sunday is the Four of Wands. Okay, so because it is in the upright position, this is actually a really good reading. And what I'm getting from the universe is that they are trying to direct you down a path that is going to be most supportive for you. Again, optimal health and well-being from the universe coming in from a spiritual perspective, helping you to lay out your foundations for the next moves is literally what this reading is about. Very simple for me to try to dig into for you this week. It speaks for itself. It's very easy to read. Now, let's go ahead and start digging into the energy here. On Monday, we have Valentine's Day. We have the energy of the Aquarius Major Arcana in the reverse position. Now, here's the interesting thing. Monday, we actually have Mercury in Aquarius. So there's a lot of conversation that's going on with Mercury that day. And being that this is the star card and we're talking about expansion and we're talking about wishes and we're talking about those different types of things, what I feel is Mercury is very much responsible for some of these different changes that are getting ready to come up for you this particular week. Mercury is talking to Aquarius about the things that you need, things that you have planted, seeds that you have planted in the past. And while they're not going to physically show up in the natural on Monday, I do feel that this is more of a planetary alignment with Mercury having that conversation on the back end for your best and highest good. We move into the energy on Tuesday where we have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords energy is a couple of different things. One, it is about timing. It's talking about rest time. And the reason we're resting is because we have these three swords that have happened to us in the past. Now, it could be something that was going on with timing, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months of a situation where it has been very challenging for you, but you've persevered through it. And so in order for this wish to come through, what is required of you is rest. This is also heavily indicative of deep meditation and receiving clarity from spirit, especially when you are asleep or meditating. Okay, so you need to own that energy on Tuesday. Rest if you can. Wednesday, the day of the full moon, I find very interesting because this little dude shows up exactly where he's supposed to. We have a very interesting placement that's happening in the universe. Okay, we have a conjunction with Mars and Venus, both placed in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is very earthy energy. So you have both Mars and Venus hanging out here on the full moon. And I am not surprised to see that there is a little bit of arguing going on in the universe with those two placements. Whatever the outcome of the surprise is, it is something that is necessary for you, okay? It's kind of like mom and dad having that really weird argument. You don't want to be around it, but at the end of the day, whatever comes out of it is going to be for the best and highest good of the family, the kids. We'll just put it that way. Therefore, when you get to the energy of Thursday now, we have moved fully into the energy of Virgo. Okay, more grounded energy. And I want you to look at this from the ground up. Whatever needed to occur to change here between Mars and this energy that is here is going to be fluid. So the universe is taking something away from you. Whatever situation needed to be done and over with is 100% dead and over with. There is no coming back from this because you are now going to be given an ace for all of this hard work, all of this hard effort, and all of those other things that have shown up in the past are now going to be beautiful. It's like beauty for ashes because we do have the sun that is behind all of this, shining the light on this new opportunity because everything that was old is done. Okay, now because of that energy coming to play, when we get to the energy of Friday and the sun entering into Pisces and this emotional piece coming in and bringing it forward, even though Libra's here to balance it out, is the Five of Cups, but it's presenting in the reverse position. So anything that you had a problem with in the past is coming full circle. It is being resolved. Anything that was challenging you, and I am going to pull timing out of these three swords and these three cups that are sitting here, okay? This is something to do with timing and value when it comes to that timing or that placement of timing. It is being cured. Whatever needed to be dealt with is now being cured, full circle. I love this. Now we have the High Priestess that shows up on Saturday, which is Venus, Libra being in the moon position with that sun in Pisces, and we are highlighting the emotional piece of balance at this particular moment. the High Priestess shared with you all of the information that needed to be known. Okay, and the other beautiful thing about this is with the conjunction that we have with, or excuse me, the opposition that we have with Libra in the moon position with Chiron and Aries, your personal responsibilities have been weighed by the High Priestess, and you are gaining something. And what is it that you're gaining, my friends? You are gaining the Four of Wands. You are gaining the 1111 energy that is necessary for you, whether it's work related or home related. This is auspicious. This is beautiful. This is what we all want to be able to achieve, right? Beauty for ashes. So the Four of Wands energy is very beautiful because it is talking about balance. It's talking about structure. It's talking about joy. It's talking about celebration. So whatever is on its way for you, these two cards are a beautiful combination for this particular week. Okay, Virgo, let's go ahead and clarify here. You are definitely being moved. You're moving forward. You're definitely moving forward. And whatever this is, I feel with the different major arcanas, the way that they are lined up, this is a karmic type of a situation for you this particular week. So let's dig into what is it that we have going on with the star here on Monday. This is for Virgo. Ooh, thank you. Okay. So Virgo, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Cups in the upright, and crowning this, we have, there it is, there's the Moon card showing up. So where I feel like you've been boxed in a little bit, where I feel like you have felt like you couldn't get to this position, over in your thoughts a little bit. Again, I guess I would say boxed in just a little bit. You've realized that whatever it is that you wanted to have happen, even though it may not have been easy for you, you are acting as the King of Cups here, okay? You are very fluid. You are rolling with the punches. You are staying above water. You are treading very, very hard underneath that water, and your energy is very, very good for all these different things that you've had to go through. Therefore, the moon is revealing the different details that you need to know about, and that's very, very wonderful. So I think this full moon for you, Virgos, is going to be something that's very dramatic and very awesome at the same time, okay? The moon energy that we have, the Cancerian energy that we have, is really talking about security. It is talking about your emotions, and it is talking about you being able to self-reflect on those different types of things that you have put out there into the universe. Again, this new opportunity that you've been wishing for hasn't shown up, but the moon is revealing what is necessary in order for it to take place, with the conversation happening with Mercury in Aquarius on this day. Now let's move forward to see what's going on with this Four of Swords and what we expect to receive in conversation. There she is, Five of Cups showing up twice. We are healing. We are healing. So those 3 cups that spilled over before, again, I'm screaming at me for timing. Something that would have happened, again, 3 days, 3 weeks, or even 3 months ago is now starting to be cured. And if you will go into meditation and listen, you can't, oh my God, 4 of Wands again. The universe is talking to you, Virgo. There is an acceptance of an offer. The clarity that you need is coming. I really feel strongly that some of you are going to be receiving offers from for anything. It could be projects, it could be work, it could be new contracts for you. The universe is trying to say you're healing out of the old situation. You are hearing us, you are seeing us, and therefore you are going to be honored and gifted with something that is going to provide you the ultimate level of clarity. Archangel Michael energy here for this happiness that is yours. It belongs to you. It's definitely going to show up by the end of the week. They're giving you a heads up about it right now. Take your meditation seriously and find out what your personal team has to offer for you here. Let's move into Wednesday's energy of Mars, the Tower. Okay, let's see what we got going on here with Mars. Mars is talking about old things from the past. I do feel for some of you, let me just get this next card to clarify, to confirm what I'm feeling. Yes, I am feeling very much that you have put your heart out there before for different opportunities, and you have someone, how do I want to explain this? You are either doing something online, or you have put something out there online where the person that would have been necessary for you to have received and responded to you was waiting for or is waiting for some different information to come up. There's loose ends that need to be tied with this one, and they did say go one more deep. So let me pull a card on the Tower, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the World. Whoa! And they gave me, that's pretty much what it is. This was an offer that you were putting out there. The Tower caps it off. This is something that you put out into the universe that you wanted for yourself. Okay? You wished upon a star 3 months ago. Maybe this has something to do with one of the well, we would have had one November, December, the eclipses that we had starting to finally show its energy toward you. This Knight of Pentacles that shows up is talking about maybe a little bit of leftover detail, but this opportunity is coming back to you. So the old energy of the negative portion of it, if you're thinking of it that way, that is dead and over with. Let's find out what is going on with the Ten of Swords. What are we capping off with the Ten of Swords? We are capping off any old anxiety, decisions being made, and decisions for something being controlled that is going to bring in more balance for what it is that you need. So if you've had any anxiety about things as of late, you are finally making the decisions with regards to partnerships, love relationships, work partnerships, whatever the case may be. This is exactly what is being resolved this particular week. They said take one more on that, so I will. What do we have on the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups, both presenting in the reverse position? You can't beat that with the big stick. There it is. There's your Wheel of Fortune moment right there. Jupiter coming in to support. Virgo, you cannot make this stuff up. This is beautiful. The ending of an old cycle. You're tying up loose ends. This is what you need. Whoever this Knight of Pentacles represents to you, stuff is being done. Therefore, when you get to the weekend, you are once again completely cured and healed of coming full circle with whatever this happens to have been for you. So let's get some details on this Five of Cups. Five of Cups for Virgo. What we have here is the Ten of Wands, finally dropping that last burden, okay? That last burden. What else do we have going on with this? Here she is. There's the High Priestess giving the information that was required in this particular situation, the information that you needed to know about, coming around to you. And what else do we have on that? What else do we have on that? Oh, wow. There it is. If it had something to do with work or a project with this Queen of Wands, there she is. There's the universe pushing you forward and saying, this is what's important for you. We are catapulting you towards this new direction that you're supposed to be going in, and we have got you on this, moving forward to this particular day. The High Priestess again revealed the details that were required for you. Let us see what else we have here. Okay, another queen that shows up here. So Virgo, what I do feel is that we could be talking specifically about two different people. One of them could have been a challenge for you in which you needed to release something, and one of them is been a person that you maybe wanted to spend a little bit more time with. The Queen of Cups is not in her element, okay? She is a little bit too emotional when it comes to certain things going down. There it is. Something with a partnership that may have not been in the right direction. Some thought process about what was going on with a certain activity that you've been working on. Could definitely be person as well. All the details are being revealed with regards to this particular situation. Let's get the final card on that. Whoop, there it went. And here we go. So we're going to leave this one sideways. We have the Major Arcana card of the Taurus. Major Arcana for the Hierophant here, okay? This definitely could be between relationship or it could be work. So the Hierophant at its best is talking about learning the lessons, getting to the next level. It is talking about organization, usually large organizations, but if you're a business owner or you do projects off the side or something like that, this could be having the keys to the next piece of information that you need that is going to bring about this Three of Cups, this harmony. If you are not, and those do not apply to you, then this is definitely about relationship. This is definitely about getting to the point where someone was not where they needed to be. emotionally, but now something within these couple of days is going to be revealed and would be supporting your relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage, especially based on these days, but it could be someone that you have an extremely strong commitment with, all right? So that information is coming out. So therefore, when we get to Sunday, we have the Four of Wands. And again, this is the same card as here. So I do feel that the universe is giving you a heads up on it on Tuesday, especially if you are deep within your meditation. What we have here is, there we go, the release of conflicts, the release of being stuck in a thought process, minor competition, and there it is. We have the Magician that's showing up here. Whatever is going on here, you are going to be in a position to win. Okay, this I feel might just be minor irritations on this particular day. This Eight of Swords usually is the energy of over analysis paralysis, but very easily capable of walking yourself back and into a state of being calm and ease. And of course, the Magician himself coming in, talking to us about all of the different gorgeous energy that we have. That is Mercury coming in and having this conversation. So Mercury the Magician, whatever started this process, whatever was being revealed from the past, comes full circle here by the time we get to Sunday this week. Wow, Virgo, this is huge. All right, this is huge. You are going to be receiving the information that you need, and I do feel that many of you are going to be receiving offers of some shape, form, fashion, or another that is going to help propel you and carry you forward. You cannot make this up with the Tower, the 10, and the Wheel of Fortune showing up here, and the 1111 card coming twice, with the High Priestess coming to, I mean, come on. You guys, this is huge. This is a significant week for you. Wow. That's what I have to say. Now, what I want to do now is go into the placements for all of our Virgos this week. Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. These are the most important aspects that you can focus on this week specifically for you. And of course, make sure that you are looking at your full Sun, Moon, and Rising to get the compilation for each of everything to put together for yourself. And if you still feel like you may need a little bit more information, take a look at the description box below, because that is where you will find how to contact me to book in. Okay, all right, so Virgo Sun, what do we have for Virgo Sun this week? Okay, there it is. Virgo Sun, we have the 12th house of escape, and we also have the North Node, life's purpose. They wanted me to present both of those together. So, your life's purpose, okay? The North Node. The North Node is the new hotness. That's what you're supposed to do this lifetime. The South Node was last lifetime. The North Node energy that may have been a little bit slow in coming into fruition, or a lot of work that you were putting into that energy, okay, is the energy of bliss. So it evaded you before, not that it wasn't there, it just wasn't necessarily the timing. So Mercury is getting involved in having the conversation to support that this week, okay? The Magician energy with this star card. We talk about the 12th house, and the energy of the 12th house is an offer. So there is an offer that is coming towards you. This is something that you have been wanting to have happen. Watch it, okay? Watch for this to show up. If you are a Virgo rising, let's see what we've got going on here for you. What is the most important detail to take out of this? Whoa, there she is. Thank you. Rising sign. We have the energy of Uranus, the genius information. Okay, this is hilarious to me because the energy of Uranus is really trying to talk about new momentum forward, and the energy of Uranus also happens to be the Tower. So that is the energy of the Tower. So you may not have been able to see this aspect coming before for some reason, okay? For whatever the reason, you didn't see the universe doing its work behind the scenes. Trust that the universe is doing its work behind the scenes for you, okay? Now, if you are a Virgo moon, let's see what else we have for you. And there it is. 5th house, creativity. This is the 3rd time this card has come up. The 5th house, Leo ruled energy. So some of you may have Leo in your charts, or some very specific placements for Leo that are going on in your chart. Okay. So the beginning portion of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, could be the most critical factors. But the 5th house is talking about creativity. It's talking about the things that we need in our life. It's talking about our romantic self time. It is talking about youthful energy. It is talking about surprise and delight. It is also talking about our children. So that is the most important factor for you guys to be focusing on this week, and use it how it applies to you. Now, let us go ahead and go into the angel answers to sit on top of each of these placements, and then I will cap it off with a numerology card for you as well. Here we go. So, Virgo Sun, please, angels. There we go. There we go. Be assertive. That is, be assertive in your asking and in your meditation and prayers this week, especially as you are being guided to talk about laying down your foundations this week, okay? For our Virgo risings, the sign is yes. So if you're asking yourself a question about this, the strong yes. Hell yes. Yes, 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 yes. The balance, the 11-11, the balance of the Chariot. The answer is yes. This is your time this particular week. And if you are a Virgo moon supporting the 5th house, it is trust. There is trust that is required from you. So not only and if you can see this card, you definitely have the universe here on 3 different levels supporting you. So you've got the angelics and you've got the masters that are still sitting here talking to you about what this joyful situation is going to be for you, and trust that this is going to be a beneficial and beautiful situation that comes out of it this particular week for you. Now we're going to cap this off with the numerology for you, and let us see what we have so far. Virgo Sun, please. That was very quick. Thank you. There again, we have healing. We talked about it a couple of different times as it's shown up in the cards. We are talking physical healing. So please jump on the 285 hertz music to help support with your physical health as it's required for you. Okay, mental, physical, spiritual, right? I mean, all of the different things that you need, emotional included. Please listen to that. If you are a Virgo rising, then this is your additional message on top of the yes from the angels. It is forgiveness. So if you have an energy of forgiveness that needs to be given for anyone that what I would say is probably within this region here, as we were healing from 2 energies of people, the Queen of Wands, usually entrepreneur, doesn't have to be, but someone that was aggressive with trying to get things moving forward. I know that we had a Queen of Cups that was in here as well, that was in the reverse position. If there's any forgiveness that needs to be done, including yourself, do that, okay? Forgive yourself for lack of momentum, for feeling lazy, whatever the case may be for you, forgive yourself for it and move on. And if you are a Virgo moon, okay, then the energy that we have for you, absolutely 100%, all up, all in, is spirituality. You are moving into the next level, the next phase. You are upgrading. Please trust the universe that the things that are necessary for you are for you. And I can't mess this up. 777, as far as you individuals that are realizing this from a spiritual perspective, 66 plus 6 is your carbon body. 666 does not mean double energy. It means your physical carbon body also is going through some upgrades. Please take this energy for how it is meant for you and apply it to your life in the best way possible. Thank you guys so much for joining me again this week. I will talk to you next time. Many blessings.